Hello, story adventurers, and welcome! Oh, I am so excited for today's tale. We're going to travel all the way to the beautiful land of Japan for a story that's sweet, super exciting, and, you guessed it, full of magic.
But first, I have a little question for you. Think for a second. What's the weirdest, wackiest place you've ever found a treasure? Was it maybe a super cool shell at the beach? Or maybe a sparkly rock hiding in your backyard? Okay, but what if the special thing you found wasn't a thing at all, but a hero? And what if you found him inside a giant, juicy, floating peach? Whoa, right? It sounds totally wild.
So our story starts a long time ago, in this quiet, peaceful village right next to a sparkling river. You can just picture how calm and happy it was. Well, one day, a very kind old woman was washing her clothes in the river when she saw something amazing bobbing in the water. It was the biggest, most beautiful peach she had ever seen. It was kind of glowing as it floated right over to her. So she took this giant peach home to her husband, and they were so excited. But as they were about to cut it open for a snack, pop! Oh my gosh! Out tumbled a happy, healthy baby boy, just giggling and smiling up at them. Can you believe it? It was like pure magic. They decided to name him Momotaro. Let's try saying that together, it's fun. Momotaro. It actually means peach boy. And as Momotaro grew up, he became super strong. Sure, but more importantly, he was so kind to everyone and every little creature he met. But, you know, even in the most peaceful places, sometimes trouble finds its way in. One day, the happy quiet of the village was broken. Yep, from an island far away, a whole band of rowdy demons called Oni started showing up. They would stomp into the villages and take all the yummy food and treasure. And worst of all, they were stealing everyone's happiness, leaving sadness behind. All the villagers were so scared, they didn't know what to do. But our hero, Momotaro, he saw how sad everyone was. So, what do you think the kind and strong peach boy decided to do about it? You got it! He knew he had to do something. His parents packed him some of the tastiest millet dumplings in all of Japan, and he stood up tall and said, "Don't worry, I will go to Demon Island and bring back our joy." And just like that, his incredible adventure began. Momotaro was super brave, for sure. But the journey to Demon Island was really long and pretty dangerous. He was about to find out that the best adventures, well, they're the ones you share with friends. I mean, think about it. Facing a whole island of grumpy demons, that is a huge job for just one person, even if he did come from a peach. Do you really think he could do it all alone? Nope, he didn't have to, because along the road, he met some amazing new friends. First, there was a loyal dog with a very brave bark. Then, a super smart monkey who could figure out any tricky problem. And finally, a pheasant with eagle eyes who could fly faster than the wind. And you know what? Momotaro shared his delicious dumplings with every single one of them. And here's the most important part. Do you know why they decided to help him? It wasn't just because he was strong. They saw he had a good heart. They joined him because he was kind. That's what really mattered. So the four friends sailed across the big, stormy sea, and they finally made it. It was time! The showdown on Demon Island was about to begin. You can just feel the excitement in the air. Now, the demons, their weapons were things like anger and trying to make everyone feel afraid. But Momotaro and his friends, oh, they had a secret weapon that was so much stronger. They fought with friendship, and they fought with the courage they gave to each other. It was amazing. The pheasant flew and distracted the demons, the monkey totally outsmarted them, and the dog helped Momotaro fight bravely. Because they were all standing side by side, this incredible team was just unstoppable. They defeated the demons and brought all the treasure and joy back home. Momotaro and his friends came back as heroes. Everybody cheered. But you know, they brought back something way more important than treasure. They brought back a powerful lesson for all of us. See, the villagers learned something wonderful that day. They learned that courage isn't just something you have all by yourself. It's kind of like a tiny little seed that grows biggest and strongest when you share it with your friends. And that right there is the heart of our story. Being truly strong isn't about having the biggest muscles. Real strength is being kind and working together with your friends. That is the real superpower. What an adventure! But wait, the story isn't over. Not really, because now it's your turn to be a hero, just like Momotaro. Okay, here is your special hero mission for today. First, find a friend or maybe your brother or sister. Step 2, work together to solve one little problem. It could be cleaning up toys or maybe building the coolest fort ever. And 3, see how much easier and way more fun it is when you do it as a team. And oh, I am so curious. If you were going on an adventure like Momotaro, which animal pal would you pick to be on your team? The loyal dog, the smarty pants monkey, or the super fast pheasant? Tell us your choice in the comments below.
Okay, quick, pop quiz time. Let's see if you were listening. What was the real secret weapon that beat the demons? Was it just Momotaro's power all by himself, or was it his awesome teamwork with his friends? I think you know the answer.
What an amazing trip to Japan. Don't forget to open up your travel passport and give yourself a stamp or draw a picture for Momotaro's incredible adventure. Thank you so much for coming along today. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next trip, where we'll go somewhere new and discover even more magical stories together. See you next time, adventurers. Bye-bye.